Yo guys, what is going on? Grief HD here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the confirmed January transfers. So the first player who has pissed his career away to go to China to earn a shite ton of money, and I think he's earning about 400k per week, is Axel Witsel, who moved from Zenit St. Petersburg to Tianjin Quanjin, I think, on the 3rd of January. He moved for an approximately £16 million, which isn't even that much if you actually think about how much Chinese clubs are paying for the European talent recently. So Oscar, who was obviously from Brazil, but he's from a European team, if you get what I mean, but he was going for 60 million, which is an extortionate amount for a player of his quality. Not even worth 30 million in my opinion. He wasn't playing games, but Axel Witsel actually did admit it was for the money. He said, I've got to think about my family's future, but I don't think they'll be living in China for quite a long time. I think he'll earn his paycheck and then go back to a European club. So a player that I predicted to move this month was Julian Draxler, the player that's moved from Wolfsburg to Paris this month, only a couple of days ago on the 3rd of January. So he actually moved for his release clause. It was pretty obvious that he was going to move. No one liked him at the club. His teammates didn't like it. He didn't like it at the club, and there was a transfer clause to get him out, which was an absolute steal in my opinion. So PSG has picked up the Cam for £35 million, or around about that amount. So he was signed obviously on the 3rd of January, and I think it's going to be an amazing signing for the Parisians. So now to a very, very surprising transfer. Cohen Bramall has actually moved to Arsenal from Hednesford, the Evo Stick League side. If you don't know, if you're not from England or you aren't familiar with the Evo Stick is about like the 10th tier or the 9th tier of English football. So that's the 4th tier is what it goes up to in FIFA. The next tier is the Conference Premier League, then it's a North and South, then it will be the Evo 6, so actually the 8th tier of English football. So that's an amazing signing. They signed him for £40,000, and he was actually part-time when they signed him. He was working at a Bentley garage as well, so that's absolutely amazing. An amazing story to rival the story of Jamie Vardy. He was obviously signed on the 10th of January, as it does say in the top right-hand corner. I don't think he'll be starting for a long time. I think he'll go out on loan, but the 20-year-old is sure to make it, I think, in later years. So Ademola Lookman has signed for Everton from Charlton Athletic, who do actually have some questionable owners who actually used to own Standing Ledge, if you didn't know, but they're absolutely mental. Every Charlton fan wants the owners out, but that's a bit off topic. But Ademola Lookman has moved to Everton for £11 million. That will immensely help out the League One team, Charlton Athletic, who are struggling a bit. They've got one of the old Northampton players, but that's away from the point. He was signed on the 5th of January, and I don't think he'll make a start, just like Cohen Bramall. I think he'll go out on loan straight away once they've signed him. So Wilfred Ndidi, the 18-year-old who looks about 30, has joined Leicester City for £15 million. The 72 rated player is one of the most exciting prospects in football apparently. He signed on the 5th of January, and he looks like a solid defender. 77 pace for 77 physical is pretty decent. We'll just have to see how he fares in the Premier League. He might not be able to adapt to the kind of style of play in the BPL, very physical and very dirty. So we'll be able to see if he actually breaks into the starting 11. I reckon he'll be a half decent signing for the future as well. So Morgan Schneiderlin, this actual slide I actually had to put together while I was editing, because I had a quick look back at the confirmed transfers list, and Morgan Schneiderlin has just literally transferred for about £20 million. I think that's a quite an exciting transfer. He hasn't been playing much for Manchester United, so I do think he'll do half decent at Everton. I think 20 million is a bit costly, but hopefully he'll be a half decent player and succeeds. And Everton and Manchester United have a mixed history with transfers. Obviously Rooney went from Everton to Manchester United and actually did amazing, but Fellaini went from Everton to Manchester United and did absolutely dog's bollocks. So we'll have to just see what happens with Morgan Schneiderlin. So thank you guys very much for watching this video. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.